Hi everybody, and welcome to another part of the Solidity tutorials. In this part we're going to see exactly how OpenZeppelin ERC721 works here, and as you can remember, in the previous video we worked on the NFTs.sol, which was the creation of an NFT using the OpenZeppelin. So right now we're going to see what exactly is ERC721.sol is, and because it is a very long code, we're not gonna write it by ourselves, but we're going to see what it is and get to know different functions instead of it. So if you want to know what it is, you can just simply copy this line in the import and paste it on your Google. And then here you will see that the first link is GitHub repository of OpenZeppelin. You can open it up, and then you will see this page of you are redirected to this page where you can see the ERC721.sol and also the interface of it, which is used inside of this contract, also some other libraries, the extensions, and so on. So if you want to read the ERC721 library, you can click on it, and you will see this page which contains a very long code related to this smart contract. And if you want to study about this repository, you can, or this code right here, ERC721.sol, you can actually head over to this part, ERC721. This document is better viewed at this link, so you can click on it, and this is the link, ERC721 explained. So as you can see, every part of the code is exactly explained and you can study about it. So it's better for you to read it by yourself instead of me explaining it, but for a general idea, for getting the general idea, I'm going to explain a little bit about some of the parts. So ERC721, or the interface, is as you can see, one part of the code that is imported inside of the OpenZeppelin. So if you take a look at the code, you will see that it is imported here. Also there are some other libraries, the receiver, the metadata, context strings, and ERC165. So this code here, ERC721, will use all of these libraries. Also notice that if you want to run this code on VS Code, you will need to download all of the codes in this repository so that you will be able to run this ERC721.sol. And even if you want to write it on the Remix IDE, then you will need to either copy and paste the codes, the libraries and the extensions right here, or you will need to give the link to those libraries like this, ERC721 and the other libraries. So now let's take a look at some of the functions here. So this is all about ERC721, which we have nothing to do with it. Also not the metadata and enumerables. And so this is the ERC721 which we're looking for. So if you want to import this library, you can use this line of code instead of your Remix IDE. And if you want to write it, then this is the code written here. And if you want to study it, these are the functions that are used, the constructors, the functions, and everything that is needed. So you can click on each one of them to see what they are. So it is explained about the events, so you can click on each part of them and see what they exactly are. So the transfer function is explained here, the approval explained here, so what kind of variables it gets. And actually this is about the events. So this is the transfer event, and it explains that it is emitted where the token ID token is transferred from to. So to is the address of the recipient and from is the address of the sender. So if you want to generally study further into ERC721, this is the best place to study it. And it is not recommended that you write the whole smart contract by yourself unless you want to change something inside of it that is very deeply inside of the smart contract of ERC721. But this is a kind of a standard that it is recommended that you do not change. So all you need to do is to just import it right over here and use it in order to create an NFT. So with that said, that's it for this part of our tutorial. We didn't write the smart contract of ERC721 because there is no reason in reinventing the wheels, and that's what we did here. We did not reinvent the wheels in the last part, and we created the NFT using ERC721. And so that's it for this part of our video. Until the next one, goodbye.